yourself? Have you tried that option?
I have, yeah.
It doesn't work?
It did work for a while now, to be honest. I have to say, yeah, it did work for a while.
So where do you stay now? Do you have a place that is quiet that no one finds you, or
Yeah,
you just... Okay.
yeah, it's indoors.
Okay.
It's I shouldn't be there really. It's trespassing really. But some people just turn a blind eye. Some good people, probably, possibly I know the guards suspect that I am there, but there is good guards that turn a blind eye to things. You know, that wouldn't see me on the street, like I suppose. I'm not saying the guards do know I'm there, but sometimes I suspect that they know I'm there, but because of the weather and the conditions, that they know I'm doing no harm.
And say if someone is out there and they have a job, they might fear losing their job. If someone has a house, they might fear losing their house. Well, after you've lost all that, what do you fear?
You feel you don't feel part of society.
What do you fear though?
What do you fear? You fear that you're going to become. You're going to become. You're going to become a nobody. You're going to become. The only thing you've got left is that you're a human being. You know what I mean? You're stripped of everything. You know what I mean?
And in terms of the Irish economy, what's your feelings, or do you even think about the economy?
Oh, absolutely. I think about it all the time. I'm very politically minded. I think that I think that the Irish economy is in turmoil at the moment, and no matter how much, I think it's wrong to take 10% of the average worker, their wages. Why should they have to suffer? Why not take 10% of the bankers, or even 20 or 30% of the bankers, or 20% of the TDs, or even 10% of the guards? Because the guards are well overpaid, like. You know what I mean? I mean, the chances of a guard getting killed or murdered, there's more chance of you and I walking across the street and getting knocked down. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think the Irish economy was wrong what they did there last year by taking 10% of SIP2 workers and people like that there. I think that was wrong.
You know, there's good and bad criminals. You know, I wouldn't call it a criminal to be a dealer in this town at this minute in time. You know, I mean, there's people that have to make a living. You know, and they don't know any other way. You know, so that's what I say.
What would fix that?
What would fix that? The government. The government should have fixed that during the Catholic economy, during when we had good times here. They should have did away with homelessness. If a guard walks up here, what he does is he goes boom, 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 and then he goes boom. He's Irish. Kick over his can. Yeah, it's all for the tourists. We've turned into a police state, no matter what way you look at it.
I gotta ask you, like, what's your feelings just in general? Are you generally happy, or are you sad, or are you angry, or?
I'm angry, I'm sad, and I'm lonely at the moment. Yeah.
Like, someone like me walking up and talking to you, you feel bothered by that, or happy that someone wants to talk to you?
I was very bothered when you came up initially.
What's your hopes for the future?
My hopes for the future is to get my health together and head back to Galway. Maybe meet somebody and have a family. And work, of course. You can't have a family and it's work. I'll take anything.
So, your hopes are the same things that most people hope for. You don't have... That to me doesn't seem like unreasonable expectations to have a house and someone to love and a family.
Yeah.
What steps are you going to take, or do you feel that you're being blocked on the way to it?
Yeah, I am being blocked on certain things, like there's certain issues. I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you the reason why I'm being blocked.
Okay.
Like if I arrived in a certain town, the 40s not turn like the guards or whatever, are told I'm a bad this and I'm bad that. I'm 42 years old, my only criminal record's public order. You know, that to me is not a bad person. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
But that's what the guards are doing to them. They can't mess my life up. But I find lately that they've been very, they've been alright to me. There's the odd one or two that's childish, you know what I mean? I think that there's too many guards employed within the unguarded chicana. I don't think we need that many guards. You know, every time a gangster...
Do you think the guards stop violence?
Stop violence? I think that 70% of their crime rate, solved crime rate, comes from police informants. It's not as though like they're out there like painstakingly questioning people on the street, running about with a magnifying glass, and you know, that's not 80%, 70% of their crime rate is solved through police informants. You know what I mean? And you know, that to me is just laying back in a chair and just waiting on a phone call. You know, don't get me wrong, like, you do need guards, but some of them are cowboys. Without a doubt, like.
The fact that drugs are illegal, does it make any difference to you? Like, do you...
No. Doesn't really bother us that drugs are illegal, you know. Doesn't cause any preference whether they're illegal or not illegal, you know.
So, if drugs were legalised or made even more illegal, would you care?
No.
So the fact that drugs are illegal makes no difference to you.
Doesn't make a difference at all.
Do you think that the fact that drugs are illegal means that it's an industry that is primarily run by criminals?
Well, yeah. You know, because they're illegal, they have to be run by criminals, you know.
Do you think the criminals have a user's interest at heart, or just their own interest?
Their own interest at heart. Their pocket, you know. They don't think to be used.
True.
Look, if drugs were made legal, or where you could get them from the state, and not methadone, copper, heroin, do you think that would make it a better idea or a worse idea? Where if you knew you could get clean drugs as you need them, and try and get some treatment?
Well, it'd be much handier.
Yeah, it certainly would be, yeah. It would be a lot handier rather than looking at driving from the cops all the time, do you know what I mean?
Do the cops ever search you for gear?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Regularly.
Yeah. Regularly, yeah.
What's it feel like when they find it?
They find it just, it's a nightmare.
It is,
You know, it's just, stop. You know, that's the end.